Flying Scotsman here, and welcome back to the Shoutout SI channel. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 loan signings of FM24. As you can see, we're starting out with the 22-year-old Englishman, Arsenal's Emile Smith-Rowe. Can play in a variety of positions and just behind the striker, can play off both wings, can play in the centre of the midfield. As we all know, great attributes all round, great all-rounder. In terms of loaning him, if you go to the loan options, you can try and remove the optional fee, but they do like it in there, so suggest terms, they want the optional fee. For £46,000 a week, a couple of add-ons here, you can get him in on loan. The optional fee you can just ignore, because if you don't want to spend £102 million on him, you don't need to. There we have it. The first on the list today is Emile Smith-Rowe. Next up is French forward, 21-year-old Hugo ETI, playing for Paris Saint-Germain. Again, a young forward player. Great attributes to start out. Playing for PSG, he's not going to get that much game time, so they are willing to loan him out. If you take a look at the loan offers here, they want a couple of £13,000 for when he's playing, £6,500 when he's not playing. Suggest terms, boom. There's Hugo ETI in on loan, not costing you very much money. He will be a great pickup for a number of you. Next up is a player I have used on previous iterations of Football Manager, and that is Romario Barreto. Portuguese central midfielder from Porto, on relatively cheap wages already at £4,400 a week. Can play a variety of centre midfield roles. Preferably, I've used him in the box-to-box role due to his good work rate, good teamwork, stamina and strength. Both footed, he can easily play in the midfield for you. In terms of a loan, they want an optional future fee of £2.4 million. You can maybe take that out. We'll just see. Can you take it out? Will they accept it? Nope. They want the £2.4 million optional fee in there. But again, you don't need to take that up. So there you have it. A brilliant central midfielder, and Romario Barreto is number 3 on the list. Next up is 27-year-old Frenchman Thomas Lamar. Again, another player who can play a variety of positions. Can play the wing-back role. He can play in the left-hand side of the midfield. Can play in just behind the striker. He's got brilliant attributes. He can take a corner. He's got good crossing and dribbling ability. Great first touch, you can take a free kick, great passing of 16, good technique, decent vision and flair, really good physicals. The only thing is, he can be a bit injury prone at times, but you can get him in on loan as he is on the transfer list. You can loan him in, but they will want a mandatory future fee of £20 million. However, you may be able to haggle that down, but for £105,000 a week, potentially putting it in the distance, £20 million, I think Thomas Lamar would be a great addition for a lot of teams looking to get their way into Europe. Another player on the transfer list who if you just can't afford just now but would like to sign, you can get Donny van de Beek in on loan from Manchester United. The 26-year-old Dutchman's unfortunately not had a great time of it since he's come to the Premier League, firstly with Man United and then a pretty poor loan spell at Everton. Again though, great player, can play just in behind the striker, can play in the centre midfield role. He has really good mental attributes, great determination, decent decision making, good off the ball work, teamwork and work rate. He can be a great little addition for you. And again, going into loan, you can get him in on loan. £140,000 a week might be a bit steep for quite a few of you depending on who you're managing. However, you can get him with an optional future fee of £12.5 million, or you can have it as a mandatory future fee of £10 million. But if you'd like it to just be an option, it'll be £12.5 million, and then you can get Donny van de Beek in on loan for the season. Next up is a fellow countryman of mine, in a way, plays for the national team of Scotland, and that is 26-year-old Scott McTominay, another Manchester United midfielder. Again, can play in defensive midfield role, can play in the centre mid, can play just behind the striker, and if you've watched any of Scotland's games in the Euro qualifying, this man is a goal scorer. If Ten Hag can't get him playing as a midfielder, get him playing just behind the striker. This man scores goals in a Scotland jersey. Anyway, he has absolutely phenomenal mental attributes, great aggression, bravery, determination of 18, teamwork of 18, decent work rate of 15, and then he's got good jump and reach, good natural fitness, and he has got good stamina and reasonable pace for a centre mid who is primarily a ball winner. Again, we'll take a quick look at the loan, see what they're looking at. Mandatory future fees £20 million, £80,000 a week. However, if you take that out and you add it into an optional future fee, they want an option of £30 million. So again, another really good central midfielder that you can bring in. You don't need to sign at the end of the contract. Over to Germany now, and it's 20-year-old Ghanaian Iliax Moriba, formerly the Barcelona La Masia Academy. Another central midfielder, can play in the Mazzala, can play as an advanced midfielder, and he can play as an advanced playmaker. Again, really good all-round attributes, both technically and mentally, and some decent physicals. Can play with both feet, only 20 years old, and if you're looking to sign him on a loan, you can get him on loan paying £6,000 a week and with no optional or mandatory future fees. That could be a really good option for you. So you could get the 20-year-old Ghanaian Moriba in quite easily on loan. And next we have another graduate of the Barcelona Academy, and that's Sergio Gomez, the 22-year-old Spanish left back, left wing back, left midfielder, and can even play on the right hand side. Really good crossing ability, good first touch, good passing, decent vision work rate, really good flair. He's only left footed, however, really weak on his right foot, which isn't perfect, but for a loan signing he could be absolutely perfect. They're asking for an optional fee of £39.5 million, 100% of his wages, which is £40,000 a week. But he could be another great player for you to sign, especially with his versatility right the way down the left hand side. Again, 22-year-old former Barcelona player, get him in now. And back to Porto with 22-year-old Portuguese winger Gonçalo Borges. He can play both sides. He can play either on the left wing or on the right wing. He is right footed, but he's got a reasonable left foot. He's got really good dribbling and crossing ability, good flair at 16, he's got pace, he's got acceleration, he's got reasonable stamina, he's got good agility as well. Just take a look and see exactly how much he will cost you on loan. Looking for an optional fee of £8 million, you could probably haggle that down a wee bit or put in a mandatory fee if you really want him. But they're looking for all of his wages paid, and that is £8,000 a week, which is a bit of a steal to get a winger that can play both sides. If you're looking for a squad player, or even just potentially a player that can develop in the future, this could be the guy for you. And last but not least, potentially the best player on this list, and it is Brahim Diaz, the ex-Manchester City and Milan player, now at Madrid after having left previously. Here we have it. He has really good crossing, good dribbling, great technique, determination of 17, good acceleration and agility, he's both footed, can play in the right wing, can play just behind the striker, can even play on the left. 23-year-old, let's just take a look exactly how much he will cost you. Optional future fee is £60 million, they want all of his wages paid of £120,000. You can probably negotiate this down a wee bit. Let's just take a look. Can this be taken down? We'll try and get him for like 12.5, see what they say. No, they want the 16.75. But anyway, a brilliant addition to your side for just under £17 million, and even then, that's not coming out of your budget in Season 1, if at all, as that was an optional fee. There we have it, that is my 10 best loan signings of FM24. Let me know down in the comments if you have signed any of these players on loan and how they've done for you, or if you're now going to look and try and sign them for your team. As always, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.